Hello, 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 all. Welcome to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. And today we'll be looking at sets. So we're continuing on the topic sets today. All right. Hearing me clearly, Nastasia?
Yes, miss.
All right, great. All right, so go ahead and share. All right. Did you get that work from that person, Nastasia?
No, miss. He
Not
hasn't
yet.
responded yet. No,
Okay,
miss.
did you send over yours?
No, miss.
All right, so go ahead and when you're finished, you go ahead and you send over yours. Like if you can, you go ahead and you do that now. All right. All right, so welcome all. So this is actually part 2 of a previous video that we did. So it's the same titling. So this is a part 2 to it. But so these are 4 additional questions coming from that same Venn diagram, right? And we are going to go through the solution, right? And as explained to my students who are here, you are expected to share with your peer your work, and your peer is going to mark your work, right? And then you'll do the same and give feedback. All right, all the feedbacks are expected to be positive, right? Strictly positive. Just tell them how you think that they can improve. All right, so without any delay, we're going to get started. I am going to do the first one, and then we can go through the second, the third, and the fourth one together. All right. So let's go back to complement. What does complement mean? All right. So we see here, C complement. So complement is basically saying to you that, hey, Nastasia, hey, Rihanna, hey, Kimberly, you're going to find everything that is in my set C, right? And then after you find everything that is in C complement is therefore saying that what is in the main big set that is not in C. So you find what is in C, right? So that's C. And then the complement of C now is everything that is in the universal set that is not in C. So when it comes down to complement, you're always making reference to the universal set. So you're always going back to the universal set to see what is in this set that you have identified, what is not in this set that you have identified, right? What is not in this set that you have identified. So the first part of our question says C complement. So I go here and I write C complement equal. And first, I'm going to look at C now to see what is in C, right? And then I'm taking all of those out of the universal set, and what is left, that is C complement. So in C, I have 9. So I take that out of my universal set, right? In C, I have 10. I take that out of my universal set. In C, I have in C, I have 12. So I take that out of my universal set. In C, I have 13, so I take that out of my universal set. In C, I have 15, taking that out, and 17, taking that out. So you realize that I took out all the numbers that is in C. So now the complement is what's left in the universal set. So C complement is basically what is in this universal set that is not in C. That's C complement. All right. So I open my curly brackets and I go now 3, 5, and I'm just reading it because I've already marked out what is not not supposed to be a part of the set. So I'm just writing down what is left that is supposed to be a part of the set. So it's 3, 5, 7, 8, 14, 16, and 18. And that's C complement. All right. Nastasia, darling, understand?
Yes, miss.
All right. So sure.
Yes, miss.
All right, Kimberly, honey,
Yes, miss.
understand?
Yes.
All right, great. Marlon, darling,
Yes, miss. Miss, I understand
understand
that,
how we
miss.
find C complement?
Yes, miss.
Sure. All right.
Positive. Yes, miss.
All right. So I don't feel a sureness. So let me ask you, Marlon, just to clarify. What would be A complement? So I'm erasing these. Tell me what A complement
We
would be.
continue.
Tell me how I'd go about finding A complement.
Just writing the numbers from smallest to largest that are not in A.
That are not in A. And where do I find those numbers?
Outside A, miss.
Outside A. But which way do
Like
I go? Do I
7,
go to B
5,
to find them?
7.
Do I go to C to find them, or do I go to the universal set?
The universal set
The universal set.
is like
Well done.
everything, right, miss?
It's always the universal set. All right, so well done. All right. So now that you've said all of that, go ahead and tell me what A complement would be. What would A complement be?
5, 5, 7, 10, 13, and
5,
18.
7, 10, 13,
13, 18, and 18.
and 18. Well done, my darling. All right. So thank you, thank you, Marlon. The Johnny, understand?
Miss, I don't. Miss, are we doing the homework? Miss, I think I understand.
You understand?
Miss, I think so.
All right, you think so?
Yeah.
You want to try B complement for me? Tell me what B complement would be.
B complement
Mm-hmm.
would be
Or before you
8,
tell me B complement, can you tell me how I
7.
would find the complement of a set?
Miss, is everything outside B
And
that is in the
which set?
universal set?
Great. Mm-hmm. All right, so continue now, darling.
Miss, it be 7,
B complement would be 7. Good. Mm-hmm.
8.
Mm-hmm.
After 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will have 14.
10. Then we have 14. Mm-hmm.
Then 18.
And 18. Well done, my darling. All right. Let me see if what about 15? I think we missed 15. Hold on. B complement. We missed 15. And we missed
And 17.
17. Yes, we missed 15. And we missed 17 and 18.
Also,
Yes.
Miss, no matter if it's in the intersection, as long as it's not in B, it's a part of the complement set.
Right. So as long as it's not in B, then that is B complement. Everything that is not in B is B complement. Everything in the universal set that is not in B. Good? All right. Rihanna?
Yes, miss.
Understand, my darling?
Yes, miss.
All right. Abby, I know you just joined in. How is it for you, Abby? All right. So we're going to continue now. So the first part was for us to find C complement, right? So we found C complement. And the next thing that we're going to do now is to work out what's inside of our bracket. And inside the bracket, it says A intersect B. So I'm going to do A intersect B. And that is what is in A and also in B, right? All right, Rihanna, tell me what is A intersect B?
So 3 and 6. Oh,
Yes, Rihanna?
Miss 3 and 16.
3. So A intersect B. So I see 3. And is there any number before reaching 16?
9.
9, well done. So 9,
12.
12, good job.
And 16.
And 16, awesome. So that is A intersect B. So that's in the bracket. Now let's look at what the entire parts to this side say. It says A intersect B complement.
Excuse
So
me.
that, yes, Marlon, go ahead, honey.
The
Mhm.
ensign, what it means again, miss?
Intersection. Right. So what is common between the two? So go ahead and write that down in your book now.
Yes.
The symbol there means intersection. And it means what is common between both. It must be in both for you to say that it's a part of the intersection. All right, good. Good question, Marlon. Thank you for asking that. So we're gonna go with A intersect B complement. All right, so now I have A intersect B. What is A intersect B complement? Who'd like to tell me?
Maybe.
Go ahead, honey.
So this should be like all I numbers them out.
Out where? Be a little bit more specific.
I mean, out of the intersection.
Out of the intersection, and where do I find them?
Means like the
In the
universal set.
in the universal set.
Universal set.
In the universal set. So just know that you're always going back to the universal set. Sometimes you might think that you're going to go to set A and B on it. You're going back to the universal set. So it's everything that is not in the intersection that is in the universal set. All right. So go ahead now, Marlon. You want to continue?
Yes, miss. So you're gonna have 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18.
17, and 18. Well done. All right. So the two parts that I've found so far, I've found C complement, and I've also found A intersect B complement. So let's look what the question is asking us now between the two parties. So what are they asking us? What symbol is in between both? What's here? Right here.
Intersect.
Intersect. So that means we're going to be finding what is common between C complement and A intersect B complement. So we come into that set and find what is common. Good?
5.
So I write my equal, curly brackets, and I come to C complement, and I look in there, I see a 5 here and also a 5 there. So that's the first common.
Yes,
I see a 7 here and a 7 here. That's my second common. 8, third. 14, 14. And 18, 18. So that is C complement, intersect, open bracket, A intersect B, close bracket, complement. So you do it in parts, right? So you do the C complement, then you go over to the bracket and you do that part, and then you do the combine.
Yes, miss.
Right? So I give you a minute to write your solution down.
Write it off, miss.
Finish writing, Marlon?
Mrs. Is the
Oh, you
homework?
come back.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Yes, miss.
Hey, Johnny?
Yes.
This is the first one, the second one, we haven't marked that as it. So we're marking this one. So we're doing pair marking with this one. The second one now, I'll be marking that one.
Okay, miss.
Yeah, did you do this one?
Yes, miss, I did. I sent it to you.
Okay, so this one now, so you're gonna send it to your peer. Your peer is gonna mark this one, and you're gonna mark your peer own. And you have until Sunday, right? Because today is Friday, we're going into Saturday. So just for the persons who are Sabbath keepers, you have until Sunday noon for that person to actually send you their work. You have to mark it and you to return it. All right. And then I'll be doing a follow-up with you to see how everything went with that side. All right.
Okay, miss.
Good.
Miss, good evening. I'm just joining.
Hello, Simone. How are you, my darling? All right. So we're gonna continue now. So the same question, it's the same numbers we're using, and we're gonna work another aspect of the question now. All right, so I'm just gonna ask Kimberly to tell me what a complement is. So at this point now, we should understand the complements, and we're just going to go with the solution. Anywhere you're not so comfortable with, you just stop me, and I'll go through. All right, so go with a complement. A complement?
5,
All right, so it's 5.
7, 10,
Good.
13,
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. All right. So 5.
Miss.
Hold on just a sec, darling. All right. So it's yes, go for me there, Johnny. So 5. Hold on there, Johnny, before you go. 5, 7. Is there 9, 10, 13. 13 is there, 15 is there, 16, 17 is there, 18. Yes, so Johnny, go ahead for me.
Miss, what if your pair is not online?
Go again.
What if your pair isn't online?
Oh, it's recorded live, so they will have the video to rewatch.
Oh,
All right, and you also have it too, so when you're ready you can go back and you can watch it if you did get something when you're marking. All right.
okay, miss.
Okay. All right. All right, thank you, Kimberly. Well done. Thank you for that question there, Johnny. All right, so we have a complement. Who what do I do next?
B minus C.
Awesome. So I'm going to do B minus C. What does that mean?
When you minus C from B, what does B has left?
All right. Well done. All right. So, Nastasia? All right. Abby? Could you give me the elements of B minus C? Would you like to continue to Johnny?
Sure, miss. So when you take away C from B, you're gonna have a 5.
Is 5 the smallest one?
Miss 3.
Mm-hmm.
Miss 3.
Mm-hmm.
5,
Mm-hmm.
10, 15,
You want to
16,
check
and
again? So 3
17.
is correct. 5 is correct. The next one.
10,
Okay. So remind me of what B minus C is.
16, miss?
Yes, so Gabby, it would be 16. So before we move on though, Dejoni, remind me of what B minus C means.
Miss, B minus C is when you take C from B, you need to know what B has left.
All right. So when you take a C from B, we need to know what B have left. Right. So you said 10. Is 10 a part of B?
No, miss.
All right. So would 10 be a part of our solution?
No, miss.
All right, good. And we can look at it. So just the same way you said, when you take C from B, what is left? So in other words, you're looking in B and you're looking in C and you're seeing what's common and you're taking them out. Or you could say you're taking out the intersection. So 9 is here, so we take it out of B. 10 is here. No, we don't have any 10. 12 is here, we take it out of B. 13, we take it out of B, and that would be it. Whatever now is left in B would be our solution. Not what is left in B and
Excuse
C,
me.
but what is left in B, only what is left in B. Go ahead for me, Marlon, darling. Go ahead, Marlon.
Miss, my wife just kicked me off, miss. Can you repeat?
Repeat. All right, good. I will ask Abby. Abby, could you tell me what happened again? So could you explain for me, Abby? And then anywhere you stop, Abby, I will pick up from there.
Miss, it's just as I have poor internet connection. I'm barely hearing.
Oh, okay. All right. So how about now? Is it better? All right. Right. Rihanna, would you like to pick up for me?
Miss,
So could you explain to me what B minus C is?
Miss, like,
17,
take away like everything from B from C. So I have like 3, 5,
Oh,
and
hold
6
on. Turn it around. Turn that around. Take away everything from.
from C.
Take
What
away
is in
everything. Take away
from
everything from B
C,
that is
B,
in C.
C, Miss, and would have left with 3, 5, and 16 because 12 is in B and C. 9 is in B and C, but no 10 is not in B, so you can't take away the 10.
All
30
right.
is in both. So only remain what is left in B would be the answer.
All right. So say that last part for me again, honey.
Only what is left in B would be the answer.
Only what is left in B would be the
This
answer.
one.
All right. So the answer now for B minus C is 3. I'm coming to you, Marlon. 5 and 16. Go now, Marlon.
Miss, why me not here, miss?
You weren't hearing. All right, so let me
No.
explain then. You hearing me?
Yes, miss.
All right, so let me explain. All right, so B minus C is basically us taking away what's inside of C from B. So with the common things. And our answer is always going to be what is left in B. If it was C minus B, our answer would be what is left in C. So the first one is the focus. So if it was C minus B, our focus is what is left in C after I take out what is common in from B. So I'm gonna take B from C, and whatever is left in C, that would have been my answer. And if it was A minus B, it's simple saying what is left in A after I've taken out the common things that they share, right?
Yes,
Or
miss.
you can say, you can look at it from the perspective that A had some furniture in her house that belongs to B. So B decided to come and just take her things. What is A left with? Right? All right. So whichever way you look at it, that can help you to, whichever way you look at it, that will help you to remember, fine. All right. So tell me what's in this set now, B minus C. Marlon?
3.
All right, so 3. What else?
Mr. To be honest, I'm still not sure.
All right, that's
So
fine.
remember she from the last thing.
All right, so let's go now. So we're gonna take out what is inside of B that is in C. Or we're gonna take C from B. So we'll come up to B and we look, here's a 9, here's a 9, we take that out. At 12, so we're looking for the common ones and we're taking those out. At 12. At 13, a 13. What is left in B now? Sorry. What is left in B now?
Miss 3, 5, and 16.
Yes. All right. So let's do another one just to make sure you understand. So let's do A minus B. Tell me now, what would be A minus B? Tell me what I would do.
So like what you do to B and C, like you'd cancel out what is same as. So the 3 and 3 you'd cancel.
Good.
And you have 8.
Am I supposed to be writing down 8 or canceling it?
Writing it, miss.
Okay.
14.
Would you mind canceling first, just so that other persons can see the canceling? So tell me what else would I cancel out?
9. 12.
Good.
And you have the 14. Write down the 14.
Right, down the 14.
14, 15. And cancel the 16.
Cancel the 16.
All right, down 17.
All right, then 17. Good job. There you go. All right, so Pisa, good evening. How are you? Understand the concept?
Yes.
Okay, my darling. All right, so there we go with that one. All right, so we have B minus C. What do we do next? So we found what is inside of the brackets. What do we do next?
Intercept.
So we did what is inside the brackets, but there's a little bit more to that bracket. What is there? All right, we're ready. Go ahead. What else would we do? We have B minus C. There's something else about that bracket that we're missing. What else? What else about that bracket that we're missing? So we did the B minus C. What else is attached to that bracket? Anyone can answer. Let me remove my mark so that you can see the question clearly.
Complement.
Awesome, the complement. All right. So now we're going to do the B minus C complement. All right. And what we go in that set? We're going that set.
Everything was.
Who would like to go? Should I call in someone? Let's go, Simone.
Miss,
Okay.
Hold on, then, miss. Me just come back.
All right. Go ahead,
Because the
Marlon.
internet is happening.
All right, Simone. No problem. Go ahead, Marlon.
and the other thing is 7,
Mm-hmm.
8,
Mm-hmm.
9,
Mm-hmm.
10,
Mm-hmm.
12, 13,
Is there an 11?
huh?
Is there
10,
an 11?
12,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
13,
Mm-hmm.
14,
Mm-hmm.
15,
Mm-hmm.
17, and 18.
I never see the code.
Well done. All right. Well done. What do I do next? Do I have every piece to the puzzle now?
No, miss.
Do I
Intersect.
need to? All right. So what am I finding the intersection for?
A complement, B minus C complement.
Good. So tell me what would be in that set.
No.
Oh, sorry, Johnny. Go ahead, Johnny. My apologies. Sorry.
Yeah.
5. No. 7, miss.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking at what's common. So that's 7. Mm-hmm.
10.
10. Mm-hmm.
13.
13. Mm-hmm.
18. 18.
18. Good. Good. And that's it. All right.
Yes, miss.
All right. Great. So I give you a minute to copy.
You know, in the homework, I didn't see the complement part. So, miss,
Yes, go for me, Simone, darling. Yes, Simone.
miss, I was bracket.
Not hearing you. I'm sorry, your line is breaking up.
Miss, I'm a compliment the compliment.
All right, Simone, what I'll have you do, honey, is to save a question and I'll call you right after we're finished and you ask me, all right? Because the connection is a bit poor and I'm really not hearing you at the moment. So I'll call you right after and you ask me the question. Is that okay, Simone? All right. All right, darling, great. All right, so we're gonna move to the next question. All right, so this is number 8. So let's go with number 8. It's the same question, same things. All right, so let's go with the solution here. Yes. We're recording. All right. All right, so let's go with the solution here. And it is A union B complement union C. What would we do first? Don't believe.
A union B, miss.
Hold on just a sec. I don't believe there should be a bracket
And
here.
A union B complement first.
Yeah, A union B complement. So I don't think there should be a bracket at the end, so I just took that off. All right, so let's continue. So what should I do first?
A union B complement.
So I'm gonna do A union B first. Do I do the entire A union B complement, or do I do A union B first and then I do the A union B complement?
A union B.
Do A union B. All right, so what do I get for A union B? Thank you, Kim.
It should start from 3.
3.
Oh, 5. 5. 8. 9.
Good.
12. 14.
Come again. There's a number before 14.
13.
13. Good.
14. Miss 15 can't work.
Go again. 15. So remember, union is what is in both sets, everything that is in both sets. So 15. 16.
And 17.
And 17. Well done, my darling. So remember now, union is what is in both sets. So everything, all right, that is in both sets. What do I do next?
Find the complement of A union B.
Find the complement of A union B. All right, complement. All right, and what would that be?
So that would be
Yes, Peter, go ahead, my darling.
7.
7. Good. What's the next one, Peter?
10.
10, good. And 18, awesome. All right, well done, Peter. So it's 7, 10, and 18. Yes, we didn't miss any. No, we didn't. Thank you, Peter, well done. All right, what do we do next?
Miss find all the things in C.
All right, and we already have it here. So given that we already have what's in C, we can just go ahead and write down our solution. We don't need to say, write it again, all right? Save ourselves some time, all right? So let's write our solution now. We're doing A union B complement union with C. So what would be in that set? So the union of this set here and that set there.
Seven. 9.
Good. Nice.
10.
10.
12.
12.
13. 15. 17. 18.
Awesome. Well done. Thank you, Kimberly. All right. So there goes our answer for that one. Well done. Give you a minute. Yes, Merlin?
You can do that one over, Miss.
The entire question?
The A union B. Union B complement the U field. The top one,
Okay.
in blue.
All right, let me just write in back these numbers. 16, 17, what's that? Okay, I think that's it. All right, so for the A union B complement union C, so what we're doing, it is A union B, hold on. So it's this one, we're finding the union of that one with the union of C. Do you understand that part to start with?
Yes, Miss.
All right, good. And what does union means?
Everything.
Everything. Good. So tell me what's in both sets.
7.
9.
10.
10.
10, 12. Oh, another one. 12, 13, 16, 17, 18.
Well done.
Understand now.
Understand now? Good job. All right, so there goes A union B complement union with C. All right. So go to the next one. And here it is now. So this is A union C intersect B. All right, who would like to go with this one for me? What do I start with first?
A union C, Miss.
Good, so I go with A union C.
So it would be A union C. 8.
A union C. What's the first number?
3.
3.
8. 9. 10. 12. 14.
Nice, yes.
15.
Hold on. A union C. We
Wait.
missed a number before. We missed a number there.
Is it 13?
13.
Yes,
Good.
14,
13. 14.
15,
Good.
16,
Mm-hmm.
17.
Well done. All right. What do we do from here?
Find everything that is in B.
All right. And we have it up here already. So it's everything in B. And then we're using this set. All right. So again. All right.
It's like be 3.
So the intersection 3.
It will be 3, 9,
9.
12,
12. Good.
13, and 16.
13
16.
and 16. Well done. All right, well done, Johnny. Thank you, my darling. All right, and we come to the last one.
But you
Right?
can go on the other screen.
Oh, sorry, my apology. Somewhere I can move on.
Okay.
All right, so we come to the last one. What do I do first?
Enemy comes in.
Yes, go for me now, Peter.
Stand. 8 minutes.
So tell me what to do first.
3, 5, 8, 9, 12.
I have A union B. All right. What happens next, Peter?
3,
3, 5,
praise Lord.
8,
9.
9,
There is
13. Good.
15, 16, and 17.
14, 15, 16, 17. Good. What happens next one, my darling? A union B complements. All right, go for me, Peter.
I can't hear nobody.
I don't know what is happening. I'm Kimberly to Johnny. Are you hearing Peter?
Yes.
All right, so Marlon, it's your connection. All right. Good night, Gabrielle. That's okay, my darling. Happy to have you joining. All right. Well, that's okay, dearie. All right, continue for me, Peter.
All right, 7.
So it will be 7.
I'm going.
7, 10.
18.
18. All right, well done. Yes, Peter, continue. I'm impressed. Continue, Peter.
75. Union C complement.
So what do I do next? Did you hear that? Go again for me.
So I said, put everything together, miss what is not.
So do I have C complements already? Do I know what C complement is?
No.
Okay, so I need to find C complement first. Then I can put them together. So tell me what C complement.
Up 3, 5, 7, 8. 14. 14. Yes,
You're
14.
missing a number. Missing a number. The 3, 5,
Please view
7, 8.
14.
14.
From them
16 and 18. All right, good so far. So tell me now the next step.
onto the free.
All right, so I'm gonna put what's in C complement and what's in A union B complement together, because they say the union of A union B complement with C complement. So it's here coupled with that. So all of that together, as Peter have rightfully said. All right, so Peter, go ahead, darling.
Thy wine and of thy
3, 5, 7,
8 and shall
8, 10,
14, 16 and
14, 16, 18. Well done, my darling. Absolutely amazing. All right, so really good work on this one, Peter. All right, so I can see that sets is definitely your A game. All right, so well done, Peter. Well done, Marlon. Well done, Kimberly. Well done to Johnny. Well done, Rihanna. And my Gabriel is just joining. So Gabriel, no, you didn't get to participate. We're happy to have you joining with us. All right, so now that you're finished with this end question, remember you're doing peer marking. So you're gonna send your work to your well, you should have already sent your work to your peer and let your peer mark it, and then they'll send it back and you do the same. They do the same. All right, so here goes the other question. These now, what I'll be doing for these questions, I'll be sending them to you. All right, so we're sending these to you, and you would be expected to find the set from start. You'll be expected to do everything. But the only thing I'm doing with this now is that I'm providing the solution. So I want you, when I send the question, I'm sending the solution at the same time. So when you go through the question, you're going to look at the solution. After you finish doing the question, you look at the solution and see where you went right or where you went wrong. Scratch it, start again with the same question and see where you went wrong, where you went right until you master it. All right, so I'll be sending this to you and you're going to be doing this one. And there goes number 2. So there's about 3 parts to this, 4 parts. All right, so it's about 7 more questions or 8. All right, so keep. All right, so it's about 8 more questions. All right, and I'll be sending it to you, sending you the question, sending you the solution as well. You work the question. When you finish working the question, you look at the solution. You didn't master it, you do it again. All right, so you know the solution, you know the step-by-step procedure. And you know that if you don't get it, if it's something that you're really struggling with, you just call me and I'll go through it with you. All right, so thanks again, everyone, for joining this afternoon. And thanks everyone who's viewing us on YouTube. All right, we really appreciate your view. Appreciate that subscription that you're about to do. Appreciate that like and that share. Go ahead and do that. And if you are interested in being a part of our CSEC class or PEP class, or our grade 7 to 9 class or additional mathematics class, you can leave a comment below and I will reach out to you, or you can contact me. Let me see if I can put my contact information there so you get that contact, how you can reach me to be a part of our classes. All right, so just going to share that with you for our classes, how you can contact us here at Mathematics Resource Center. All right, and yeah, so here it goes. Right, so here it goes. Peter, seen the flyer?
Yes, miss.
All right, good. Thank you, darling. All right, so there we have our information. It's all here. So you can contact me at 447-555-136-738. Make sure you put a plus in front of that if you're going to save it on WhatsApp. All right. And it's you can email me mathematicsresourcecenter@gmail.com, or you can go over to Facebook on our Facebook page, send me a message there, or you can leave a message in the comment below and I'll see it and reach out to you. Whichever way, do contact us and you can be a part of our lovely mathematics class with the best instruction and the best climate possible. Have yourself a wonderful evening from we here at Mathematics Resource Center. To you and your family. Bye-bye.